This. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We're going to be starting here in a minute. We're just letting all the pre-YouTube notifications go out like they actually work. But we'll be starting here in just a minute. We got a fun show, unlike any other Tank Radio episode we've done so far. It's gonna be fun. We're just gonna let it go off the rails anyways. So we'll give it a start here in a second. See who was first in the chat. Andy, man, what's going on? Haven't seen you in a while. Thank you for showing up and having some fun. We got Douglas. Awesome. Radio Wayne in attendance. Love it. Love it. And we got Paul. All right. There's one after, so you know what that means? What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Frank KG5HJ, and we're gonna have a fun and amazing time tonight. And thank you, Fetch for the super chat. I do appreciate it. We'll get to those in a second. But as always, we're gonna kick it off as we always do, and by playing that awesome intro video. Quick shout out to all my Patreons who makes the show possible. You can support me by joining Patreon in the link below. And on to Tank Radio. Hey, what is up, everybody? I can't wait to get this started tonight. But before we get started, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone out there watching. Thank you to everyone, all my Tank supporters on YouTube and on Patreon. Without y'all, this channel will not be possible. I just got back from Orlando. It was a fun and exciting Hamfest. Man, we met a lot of people. We did a lot of things. I went down to the Kennedy Space Center. That was so cool. If you haven't seen all those videos are... I just caught something in the chat. Y'all are awesome. Those videos are up and live now, and go ahead and check those out. And I usually do say at this point, $10 on any of the super chats will keep the stream live and free forever. Right at the top, we had, where is it? Fetch gave us amazing $5 super chat, but... just got dropped. Kilo Echo 4 Hotel Zulu Charlie just gave me $100 super chat. You are amazing, and I really do need that because the bank account almost got wiped out by Orlando, but we're getting that up and going again. You are awesome. Thank you so much. You are amazing and awesome. One last thing I wanted to say, patches are being sold. The patches link is on the super chat to have your own Tank Radio patch. These are amazing and awesome and made by Shane over at the Clubhouse. If you want those patches, go ahead and click on that link. And yeah, we're going to get this started. But before we do, I'm going to run a awesome video that pretty much started all of this. So sit tight. Let's go ahead and run that. Do you want to see something cool? Congratulations to the Physics Duck Master for getting his technician license. His call sign is Kilo Foxtrot 8 Foxtrot Tango Bravo. Seriously, this guy matches my energy and adds the energy of a vibrating bunny on rope night. I wouldn't trust that guy with any kind of knot. I would like to invite Chris to one of my live streams to discuss one of his wide ranges interests and hobbies and what led him into the wide range of hobbies of amateur radio. I can't wait to see what ham radio project he gets involved in. Is it going to be satellites, digital modes, or even chasing the gray line?
I wouldn't even take that question. See your mom.
Again, congratulations, Chris. Kilo, Foxtrot 8, Foxtrot Tango Delta. I can't wait to get you in my log. Now that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's the good stuff.
And let me tell you, I wasn't cheaping on anything in that. So I did have a couple of questions on what was in that bottle, and let me tell you, it was bourbon. It was bourbon all the way. Because I can't, fake anything when I try to invite awesome, amazing people, especially like this fucking guy. How you doing, y'all? How are you? What's going on? You know that was coming.
Nothing. Good evening, gentlemen. Thank you for letting me be in here. I appreciate it.
No problem, man. I've been watching your sorts forever. They have cost me many late nights trying to go to bed, and I was like, okay, just one more, and when the feed refreshes with nothing interesting, and it's just all of yours start popping up, man. They are awesome and amazing. I love them. I love them. I love them. Thank you for coming on, Chris.
Thank you for having me. This is cool. I like getting to be on these kind of things and get to meet new people, and especially in the ham community. You guys have really gone off the rails since I got my ticket. So we're doing a lot over here specifically for the ham community. So there's a lot going on.
Yes, we're gonna get into it in a second, but Paul, man, how are you doing? How are you doing today?
I am doing good. Looking forward to this. This is going to be a fun one, I think.
Yeah. Thank you for joining, as always, as my co-host, keeping the chat and just looking for any questions, and just having fun with us. Chris, I knew you were kind of a ham radio operator before, and your license lapsed. What got you interested in get back into ham radio?
I had my license. We had a club license.
Even better.
Back in the day. Yeah, I had my personal license, which was a KD8 PZH, and we had a club license, which I can't even begin to remember. And that was just part of the institute. We had a rig there. It was awesome. We helped get a lot of people involved in the ham community locally here in Southwest Michigan. And then my life imploded, and when all of that was happening, I just let it slide. I let it expire. And by the time I got out of prison, I couldn't, I had to start from scratch, because you get a little grace period, but if it fully expires and some time passes, you got to start over. So I had to do all of that. And life got in the way. I had so much going on.
Mm-hmm.
It took a minute. And I got invited to that show, and they were like, would you want to do it right now? And I was like, I haven't studied, I haven't prepped, I got nothing. It was totally off the couch.
Mm-hmm.
Just let's go. And it was like, yeah, let's do that.
That was the Handshack TV, Josh.
Yeah.
And all his friends over there. So they pulled in Mike and a couple other VEs, and you took the test live.
Yeah, I did that live on the air with zero prep. Just let's go. Will not make that mistake again. I am now studying for my general.
But you passed. I think how well you did. I think you only missed a handful, right?
Yeah, I got 3 wrong.
Yeah, that's good. Excellent. You were over prepared.
That was all right. But now I'm studying for my general, and I'm on the air. I've got my due ticket, KF8 FTB. And I've just started getting out. I don't really have a lot of gear or anything like that. It's real low budget, real low tech,
mm-hmm.
But I'm messing with it, and I'm starting to get out there, and I'm studying for my general, and band plans is kicking my ass. So that's
takes a little bit.
I'm working on a couple big projects specifically for the ham radio community. And so far, it's going really well. I'm excited for what we've got in the works.
So what kind of projects are you looking to utilize ham radio with? Because I know, if I don't think you knew, but last Monday, I think it was Monday, you did a Discord, a community chat, and I was in the background kind of talking, and you were talking about Mestastic. What are you
Jared,
interested in doing with Mestastic?
we're doing a thing with Meshtastic to build out a comprehensive local mesh for Kent and Ottawa County in Southwest Michigan, because that's where I'm based. And I am working with Seed Studios, who have
Mm-hmm.
been amazing. And we're going to, at my own expense, deploy a large scale mesh network. It's probably not going to be Meshtastic. We're probably going to go Mesh Core, and I'm pushing to go Reticulum if we can, because the technology is just so much better.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a thing in the works locally. And as part of that, that is the first step for large scale amateur radio community things that I'm working on. There's other projects in the work past that, but I'm not going to go into details on those yet. But right now, to start out with, we're going to deploy a lot of hardware, and it's going to be a big deal. We're looking at quite a few nodes, and that will, by having the main network established, it helps us to get a lot of local people interested in this and messing with it, because now they can instantly talk to other people.
Mm-hmm.
There's instantly a community. And by seeding it like that, by establishing it, that gives the framework for people to grow off of, and it makes it instantly usable. It's engaging, and it allows them to get into the technology at a very low cost.
Oh yeah.
And that's a lot of what we're doing. Is I want to encourage and inspire a lot of new people into the amateur community who belong here, but they don't realize they belong here yet. They haven't figured that out. The guys who think that the amateur radio community is just crusty old farts, and I'm like, no, there's a place here for you. That there, it's a big spectrum. Let's all get in.
Right.
And I there's the traditional ways of going into the amateur radio community, which is largely either the 2-meter path or the HF path.
Mm-hmm.
And that is well trodden territory. Like that's the way it has been done for 100 years. And now there's this whole new digital path of things like the Meshtastic world, which you don't need an amateur license to play with. Like you can just do this. In fact, if you get an amateur license, it kind of restricts you. So that's my gateway drug of like, hey, let's get with this. Let's start playing with this. And FPV, which gets like, you're supposed to have an amateur radio license if you're flying FPV, and getting people into just like, come check this out. Look what you can do with LoRa. Look what you can do with Meshtastic. Look what you can do on, and now then we step up like, okay, let's play with 2 meters. Let's get you on a repeater. Let's learn about Echolink. You don't need a radio. If you just have the license, you don't even need a radio.
And
You can
dip
do
your
this on
feet
cell phone.
into FT8, which
Yup.
is just like just another digital mode over text
Yup.
messaging.
And if I can get them interested, if I can make them laugh, I can make them learn. And if I can get them interested, I can get them engaged. And now we're building the community, because the amateur radio community desperately needs these people. And we know that. But what most people haven't figured out is a lot of these people, these are my people, these are the nerds of the world.
Mm-hmm.
They need the amateur radio community, and a lot of them don't realize that. So I want to do everything I can to educate, inspire, and entertain, and help get everybody who can fit, everybody who's interested, to give them a shot and just say, hey, man, it costs nothing. This is crazy cheap. You can get a license for like $35, and you don't need a radio to get into the amateur radio community. You can do this on your cell phone. You can do this on your computer. Get on Echolink. Let's learn about this. Let's start. getting our feet wet.
And especially these days, not like 20 years ago when you started with the hobby, you got to go right off the bat buying Kenwoods and Icons.
Yeah.
These radios are hundreds of dollars, and that's just your beginning radio. These days, there's cheap radios out there. The barrier to entry in the amateur radio hobby is so low right now that almost everyone should be able to do this. You don't need
And
to go in it with a lot of money up front.
You're exactly right. And I'm at the initial level, I'm pushing people towards like, let's just get into it. You don't need a radio to start because I want to get the cost down. I want to build the accessibility. And that's a big part of why we're like at my expense putting out the mesh network just to get the infrastructure out there and say here, because it's in the city. Like if you're in Grand Rapids, there's all kinds of nodes, but getting out of the city, it gets real thin real fast. So we are through a very high tech system that might involve flagpoles. We are it works. You can get solar powered nodes.
Yes.
And you can buy flagpoles on Amazon for cheap. And if you just get that node 30 feet in the air, works way better. So I'm working with local farmers to get permission to plant a flagpole on the edge of their field. And we're going to put a solar node on top. And we're just boop, 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 and we're just putting these right in a line all the way across the county and just building out a node or building out a network of nodes. And yeah, it's just flagpole. We're doing the flagpoles and the concrete and all that. And Seed Studios providing the nodes. And there's nothing to it. It's simple. It's cheap. It's easy. Like you can plant one in a day.
Have you met our Texas Seed Studio mesh dealer Dave yet?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay, he works with Seed.
Maybe that might. I don't. My person's name is Zero.
Yeah, Dave's in chat. We might bring him on later because he always gets pulled onto every stream we talk about mesh stuff. Coming to say hi, but mesh is so much fun. I took mesh on a cruise, Chris. I was just on a cruise about a month ago now.
How did that work?
It worked. In the video I just edited, if it worked decently. There were a lot of challenges. I had about 5 devices on the ship when we were on the ship. There was one plugged into the room. I had one. I put one, or I tagged one onto my girlfriend. I'm like, here, hold this. I showed her what it was, and then I gave one to my brother. And on the ship, we got a good. If you're on the same floor inside, half the ship.
Okay.
If you're on different floors, about 4 floors of penetration. At 5, then it became iffy.
That's really impressive.
Yeah.
Dave just commented just now on about 0.
What'd he say? I missed it.
Oh, Dave is the guy that hooked me up with 0.
Yeah.
Yep.
See?
Okay. Thank you, Dave.
Yeah, you met him.
Dave's new title, his self-proclaimed title, is the Mesh Dealer. So Dave is our Mesh Dealer.
Okay.
But the thing what was fun though, when we were in these port cities, when we were on different excursions, and when I was bored, I'll hit up my brother and my girlfriend, and just to see the distance there. And when the messages went through, I was like, "This is so cool." They're like, "Okay, nerd, you're supposed to be enjoying the island now." But it was so much fun. But the thing I didn't realize until I was back on the ship and almost back to Miami, the reason why I didn't see a lot of mesh traffic outside of Puerto Rico is I forgot to flip the region area. So I was still stuck on US. And when I hit the British islands and Dominican Republic, I'm like, there's no traffic out here. How boring. And this was the perfect place for it. However, I just dawned on me after the fact. I was like, I should have switched the regions, and then I could probably see more of the local traffic.
That would probably have some impact.
I just did that in reverse. I was using it in Japan, switched it to Japan, and it came home like 2 different times. And I'm like, man, nobody's chatting on Mesh here in Texas, which was weird. Then I finally realized I wasn't switching it back to the U.S.
There was one gentleman on the ship and who had a mesh device, and he turned it on like the last couple of days. Is like, anyone out there? I said, hey man, I hear you. You want to meet me over at this bar? He goes, oh cool, this works. And then nothing else. I was like, all right, fine. But I was recognized on the ship. Just walking around, someone's like, excuse me, sir, are you on YouTube? I'm like, yes. He goes, I knew it. It's Tank Radio. I was like, yes, they know me.
Also, you got Tortoise Overland mentioning he helps you get your ticket. I guess he was one of the VEs, I guess.
He's one of the guys that got me onto the live stream.
Oh, okay. All right. And then someone else earlier said that that was a very funny live stream to watch. So
Yes, it was very entertaining. I loved everything about it. We got another super chat. You want to hear something cool? This has been one of the most entertaining live streams I've ever seen in a while. Thank you very much. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button because they're going to be coming more. But Chris, man, about your channel, I think you nailed what you said before about it. If you get them laugh and you can get them to learn, is that the premise of the physics duck?
To a large degree, yeah. I spent 25 years being, professional president of the National Science Institute and all that jazz. And my life fundamentally changed. And with that, it gave me a lot of freedom because, oddly enough, going to prison got me a lot of freedom because I had no reputation to destroy. So that gave me the ability to experiment. And I started making the videos that I wanted to see. So I wanted to do science videos for grown-ups. Because of having a criminal record, I can never work in a school. I can never there's parents would freak out if oh my God, there's an ex-con in the classroom. So it was like, well, I don't have to worry about parents and kids and all that jazz anymore. I can focus on adults, which is way more fun. And that means I can I can make adult jokes. And we're like, fuck it, let's go.
Yep.
And that is like, all right, gloves are off. And because the minute you cross that line, and I get a lot of complaints in the comments from people like, oh, I can't show my videos to my children. I was like, they're not for your fucking kids. That's the point. and it's fine. Like, let them bitch. But
you're like, thank you for confirming my settings are right. Exactly what I want.
Yeah. It's like, this ain't for your, there's thousands of channels out there for kids. I don't want to do that. I did that for a long time. It sucked. This is way more fun. I want to have fun making videos. And if I shoot, and this happens, if I shoot a video and I don't like it, if I don't think it's funny, if it's just not, fuck it. We'll do it again tomorrow. We'll try over tomorrow. And I'll send it back and I'll rewrite it. And I write every episode. I write all the scripts. There's no AI. It's all done old school. I write them in a Google Doc, and I'm having fun with it. That's the point. I want to wake up every day and love my job.
When our neutral friend Ed said he can get a message to you, I was like, no way. He's like, yes way. He's like, I know him. And then he sent me something. I was like, okay, you do know him. That afternoon,
it's funny as a rubber crutch. I love him.
I couldn't focus on work. I literally, like you said, wrote that script to invite you on, and I was like, and I changed the jokes like 3, 4, 5 times to get them right. And I was like, as soon as my workday ended, I went ahead and made this fucking thing. to match your kind of alter ego there. I was like, what be more on Tank Radio brand? I threw one of my magnets on it.
He's gonna go get it.
I love it. Yes, please.
I don't know if you're aware of this, but
he's got it.
Yes.
That's not a bottle.
It's a
butt plug.
Yes, I knew it.
You don't need to waste good bourbon. You can just grab your butt plug out of your bedroom.
But this is more on brand for me. Plus, it was hilarious. I covered up the ATA. We did the same thing.
You don't have to put the straight jacket on though during the stream.
I didn't even have a
I
straight
can't do that on
jacket.
my own. The straight
Oh,
jacket's in the
yeah.
closet, but I
That's funny.
actually have an assistant put me in and out of the straight jacket
That's
every day.
hilarious.
How did that alter ego part of yourself came about? What
Oh.
gave the character idea or it came to this world?
So the idea is it's me taking the piss is what it is. So
Brian
when
asked, "Will it antenna?"
I've made like 3,000 YouTube videos. So I've read hundreds and hundreds of thousands of comments. And you start seeing patterns and they start becoming predictable. And I know because I've done it for so fucking long, when I write a script, I'll see the comment in my head and I'll know like somebody's going to get pissed about this. Like, ah. So I wanted to make fun of that asshole. And so the idea is the straitjacket. Fundamentally, I use the character for a lot of different things depending on the joke, but just fundamentally, the straitjacket character is the asshole in the comment section just annoying me. And the idea is by me making the joke, first off, I get the laugh instead of them because fuck them. And it lets me take the piss against myself. It gives me an antagonistic position from inside my own video. And I think that's funny. Because while I take what I do very seriously, I don't take myself very seriously because why should I? Nobody else does. And the idea is to just have fun with it. And the straitjacket gives me the ability to do that. Like that character gives it. And there are other characters that I kick around with every now and then. It's everything in the shorts is always in development. Everything is an experiment. The long forms are way more polished because they take so much more work.
Yeah.
Like to make a short, like tomorrow's episode took me, and this is typical, about an hour or two to write it, sometimes more. Then I have to shoot it, and that's the entire script all the way through 3 times because we do a rehearsal take and then camera 2, which is the side shot, and then camera 1, which is the front shot. It's the full script. We go all the way through it 3 times, at least. Sometimes many more times than that, but at least 3. On a good day, it's 3. On a bad day, it's 11. But so then we shoot it. Then it goes to post-production, and for a 2-minute short, because that's what I shoot for, is I try to hit around the 2-minute mark. It's about an hour to edit, hour and a half, depending on the day. And for the main edit, and it's totally normal. Like I don't edit the shorts, I only edit the long forms. But it's totally normal that I'll send it back a couple times and be like, oh, hey, this punchline doesn't land quite right. Can you twiddle this or what? And we live in the same house. So it's all the local network. And then the episodes post, usually it goes out to members at like 9 p.m. is what I shoot for. The moment it comes out of post-production, it goes out to members. And so if you're a member on my channel, you'll see the videos early. That's the big thing that membership gets you on my channel. And then it goes out to the public when I wake up, which is usually 7 a.m. Could be a little later. Depends on the day. We were in the workshop last night. Me and the entire local crew were in the workshop last night until midnight. So that video would not have gone out. Like I slept in this morning till like 10 o'clock. Today's episode would not have gone out until 10, but it was Sunday and we didn't have an episode today, so it's okay.
What do y'all use to edit, just out of curiosity?
Premiere Pro.
Premiere Pro?
Yep. My whole life is in the Creative Cloud.
I love DaVinci Resolve.
DaVinci Resolve is great. It's really, really good.
It is.
And the Fairlight engine is astounding. It beats the shit out of Adobe Audition.
Fairlight scares me.
And DaVinci Resolve
Fusion.
is
Fusion's the one
fantastic for doing color correction. But I started in Vegas
Mhm.
for the first 15 years of my video editing. It was on Sony. I started back in the days when it was Sony Vegas. That's how long ago I started. And now that was 3 companies ago. It's Avid now. But we moved to Adobe. It's been a while. The Geek Group was always in Adobe. Like we've always been an Adobe house. And we shoot almost exclusively on Sony cameras. I have I have one Canon and a couple oddball ones. I shoot all the time lapses are shot on Insta360, the little action cameras. But I've been through a bunch of different time lapse cameras over the years. But fundamentally, I keep coming back to Sony for the cameras because we're low budget. We're not shooting on like Aries and Reds and all that. I'm not one of those YouTube channels. I shoot on like my main camera is a 2015, 2013, maybe. I think 2013. It's an old Sony NX5 from forever ago. We just bought 2 new cameras and they're just the modern updates of the same camera. They cost like $3,000 a piece. Like I know there's other YouTubes out there that are shooting on like $20,000 cameras and stuff. It's like I don't have that kind of budget.
Mhm.
Like I just bought my ham radio rig and I bought it off Facebook Marketplace for $400.
What is it? Since you brought it up.
Of course you would ask me that.
Icon, Yaesu, Kenwood.
Let me look. I might be able to find it.
A lot of people that want you to go to Hamvention.
Where's that at? The one in Ohio?
Dayton.
Yeah.
Dayton?
More like Xenia, but
Yeah, Xenia, just outside of Dayton.
I don't really travel so much.
there's a lot of our friends is like, are you coming to Xenia? Are you coming to Hamcation or Hamvention?
And Bricker made a great comment
What is
talking
it?
about his straitjacket guy making fun of certain commenters. He says, Chris is going to have fun with ham radio then. We have a lot of those. Go
Yes.
make content, please, with 3 popcorn emojis.
Okay, I found it. I have a Yaesu FT847.
I don't know that one.
Foxtrot Tango 847. And I bought it used off a guy.
Oh, wow.
Like
Wow.
I barely know how to use it. It's super complicated.
VHF, UHF, and HF. Nice.
I didn't know they made one of those.
I didn't either. Yeah, it does all the bands. You get your general, open up more of those HF frequencies, but now you can use VHF, UHF, 10 meter and
I got it now here. Ooh. This is why it's not in my I haven't seen it before. It's one of the older models.
Mhm.
Yeah, I bought it from a dude on Facebook Marketplace for $400.
Nice. Here, let me fix. I did
Got a
not
good
get
deal.
the
I'm
Chrome
seeing it for
window
$700 and
going.
$800 in eBay's other sales used. 7.
Yeah, he was asking a lot more
750.
than that, but
Oh, okay, good.
it's very nice.
Yeah, you got a good deal. Nice big screen, lots of buttons.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't know what most of them do, but I'll figure it out.
Takes some time. Well, that'd be awesome, man. What are you looking forward to on the actual amateur radio bands? Are you looking forward to doing HF and doing some DX work or satellites or more just the digital modes?
This is really stupid, but my ultimate goal is to have a complete actual conversation in CW.
That's not stupid at all. CW is amazing.
I want to learn that skill. I've been studying Morse for a little while, not very long. And I'm just starting to get like, I can't send, but I can listen really slowly. And I want to go really super old school back to the early days of radio and have a conversation with someone in Morse with a key, like as old school and pure as it gets.
So a straight key, not the Ibonic.
I don't care. I don't, as long as it's Morse, I don't care. Doesn't have to be a straight. I'm cool with the iambic, I think they call it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just want to learn that because there's so many steps that you have to learn to get to that point.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's hard. That's fucking hard. So like I want to learn that because it's hard. And I choose to do that which is hard. Like that's like the old Kennedy speech. I want to accomplish this thing. And for no real practical application, I just want to see if I can do it.
That's amazing.
Because I'm a nerd.
Well, after
CW
12
is
years, that's
Go
my
ahead,
goal
Paul.
this year is CW. I'm focusing on CW this year. So
I'm trying to get back into satellites. That's going to be my goal after I get the car going with the new radio. I want to do CW, but no one wants the dyslexic kid on CW. See, Chris even laughed at that one.
you mean
Uh,
WC?
yeah, in the WC. I can't do it. I can't do it.
I do the he talks about the daily Morse code game. I've got Morse Mania on my phone, and that's how I've been learning it.
That's a good one. There's
Oh,
a
cool.
free Steam game also that.
So
Yep,
Nice.
that's Morse
that
Mania.
one. Oh, if you got a link for a free Steam game, send me that. I'll check that out.
I'll pull it up after the
It's
stream.
if there's a Steam game to help me learn Morse, I'm down with that.
It was like a tank or not a tank, a naval game. You're trying to shoot ships going by, and they use CW and different letters to help you like target. It was pretty cool.
Bobby says weirdos unite.
Hey, man, that's yes.
Yes, we will.
All right, Dave. Here's your cue. I'm going to bring you in. This is our mesh dealer.
Mhm.
He's probably going to be jumping in and be like, "What's going on?"
I remember you.
You're muted, Dave.
Well, there we go.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I was on the stream with you when you tested.
Yeah. Ain't no woman safe when he's got that goatee.
Is that one of Corky QRPs?
Yes, it is. I love his shirts.
I love it.
So, yeah, Chris,
So-
glad to hear that Zero's taking care of you.
So
Yeah, Zero has been awesome. They sent me a handful of things. You're about to start seeing them in episodes. The real holdup on that has been the fucking weather. And we're building the new workshop that has encompassed every waking moment of my life for the past all winter. And once that comes out, you're going to start we're building the radio rig in there. I'm just starting to get that together. I need to find somebody who wants to get me a rack mount monitor. That's a thing at the moment, but we're getting it put together out there. We're building a radio rig. We've got an antenna up just to get started. We're going to do some SDR stuff as well, and it's coming. So
Sweet.
Thank you for helping start that whole process.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That's kind of what I do.
and
So-
Dave sells the most amazing Spec 5 devices that you can ever.
T Studio.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I want to also bring one more friend on. This is Carlos. This
Uh-oh.
guy is fucking nuts. He goes up in an airplane with an HF radio, jumps out, throws a 30-foot antenna below him, and starts calling CQ.
Fuck yes.
How you doing, Chris? Been a fan for a long time, dude.
Hang on a second, guys. This is important. I'll be back.
Mhm.
Yep.
This is where we're supposed to announce there goes the neighborhood, I think. Just as
Mhm.
Yeah.
Look, I have news for you. The neighborhood was gone.
It's been gone for a long
The
time.
moment Tank went on air.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
if anything, we're just accomplices to the crime.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
it's awesome, man. I'm loving all this. But Carlos, man, and also I'm gonna bring this back up when Chris comes back. Insane enough to take me skydiving too.
Well, you know, look, we try to be inclusive and we try to take the people that want to go if we can manage it, right? So you did your part, right? You lost the weight to make it manageable. We got there, and the thing is, parachute mobile is it's a radical, crazy thing. You know, Chris, have you been skydiving?
No, my wife does that.
Would you like
no.
would you like to go skydiving? I'll take you.
I get invited 3 times a year every time she goes, and no, I'm good.
Does she
I'm
go to Grand
allergic.
Haven? Because
She does.
I've worked at Grand Haven. I'm not that far. I'm in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Okay.
And I've worked in Grand Haven. It's one of the places I hop into, and like sniping into your shop has been on my list to do for a while. And it's one of those like I need to combine a trip to Grand Haven to skydive to just stop in Grand Rapids and say hi to Chris.
Let me know next time you're skydiving in Grand Haven if you can give me a heads up on that, because I hang out in Grand Haven a lot. Like during the summer, that's my spot. So yeah, you let me know when you're coming to town. We will totally hook up. I'm down. I think that'd be great.
And if he's jumping, you guys can do a 2-meter contact.
Yes.
Yeah,
Plays
you
here.
know. Get
So-
me parachute roll, and maybe we can stir some interest in your shop for more amateurs, right? By making that happen.
Something important to note. And I should talk about this for a minute. My current shop is in the garage of my house
Mhm.
and is not open to the public. Invitation only. If you want to come over and visit, that's totally cool. I do not want to invite the public at large.
Understood.
my house.
Understood. I thought
However,
you had a place in Grand Haven that was a separate from you, because I'm in the same boat. Like I protect where I live because I don't want the crazies showing up at my house.
I've had it happen.
Same,
But
not fun.
important thing to note, I am actively working, and so the shop in my garage that we're building right now is an experiment. It's the culmination of a very big year-long experiment, and it worked, and I'm thrilled about this. I have a store at bigbeaverenergy.com, and we sell t-shirts and magnets and stickers and all that shit. And in fact, yesterday, I officially announced that we are hiring 100 artists for the store. The store is an experiment. It worked. We got our first Shopify award. That's taken off. It's insane. The goal of the store and my Patreon is to raise enough money to build a for real workshop, like 10,000 square feet is what we're shooting for. That will be open. That we invite the public in. And that's where we start doing Teslathons and ham radio events and swap meets and like that's going to be very event driven. And so that's what I'm pushing for. I'm not there yet. If this is something that you would like to see, all of you, by all means, check out bigbeaverenergy.com. If you have a sick sense of humor, if you're a snarky bastard, if you're a fucking weirdo, yes, right there. He's got it. Right?
You're talking.
Dave's got one of my
Dude,
shirts right there.
You're talking to like 99% of the people that are going to watch this, the 99% of the people that are in our atmosphere, minus the people in the 80-meter net. I mean, you're talking to the right people.
That's these and my shirts respect that. That's the point. I make shirts and hoodies for real people. Like that I make the shirts that I want to wear. Some of them are deeply offensive, and that's the point, because it's stuff that we'll laugh at, but the pearl clutchers are going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe
I can't believe you put that on a shirt.
Yeah. And I have managed to offend people across the spectrum. Because I have one political side hating me because of certain things I put on shirts. I've got the other political side hating me because of things I put on shirts. And I'm like, no, this is how I roll. Everybody needs to
Burn it down.
Yep. I'm just like, fuck all y'all. I'm having a laugh. And I'm pretty sure that this ends and somebody's going to shoot me. But when they make my tombstone, it's going to say, I thought it was funny.
I love it.
We need to put Chris in no offense.
Yes, we do.
What is no offense?
We'll tell you
we
later.
it's
We'll
like
tell-
Fight Club. It's like Fight Club.
Oh, I'm in. Let's fucking go.
Carl Carlos did tandem jump with me. I lost a bunch of weight, and to celebrate, I jumped off out of a plane, and he put a new radio, not even released, in my hand, and we made contacts with it. It was great. But Carlos, can you tell the story when you lost a complete radio when
Oh,
you,
dude.
you went out of a plane?
This one's gonna hit Chris in the feels, maybe. I don't know.
I have done similar things with cameras, so
Oh,
let's
this
hear
this
your
this, this is
expensive
worse.
story.
So look, Chris, I do parachute mobile. That means I take HF or VHF or UHF radios with me in an airplane. I'm a skydiving instructor, and for fun, what I do is instead of doing fun jumps, I do HF and VHF and UHF jumps, right? So there's a Hamfest in Huntsville, Alabama. There's a drop zone that's maybe an hour's drive south of the event. So I drive down there for the Huntsville Hamfest, and then immediately proceed to spend maybe a half hour, an hour at the Hamfest, and then I go to the drop zone and make jumps, calling CQ to get people at the Hamfest. And there's a large presence of amateurs at Montesano State Park, which is right there in Huntsville. Excuse me. And like there are people that form a line. Like Robert's in
Conga
the
line.
chat.
I got a
Robert's
video
in
of
the
it
chat,
from
and
last
Robert
year.
will set up a Yagi and like irradiate me with 100 watts and at 25 dB of gain or something like that. Anyhow, so I go for one of these jumps, and what I have is a Maxpedition sling bag that normally wears as a sling, but
The
it
Remora?
also doubles as a waist pack, right? So like a fanny
Okay.
pack. I
Okay.
don't remember the model off the top of my head, but it's
It
like
sounds like a Fat Boy or something like that.
something like that. Um, um, so you know how that buckle is, because I've seen that you have similar Maxpedition bags.
Yep.
It's a 2 inch or 2.5 inch buckle, I think,
Yep.
and it's a flex.
Yep.
So I put it on the ground, did all my gear checks, put it on the ground, and I get in the plane, and somehow in the process of moving around, my body must have depressed one of the two forks,
Okay.
right? So it's my time to go. I get out the door. I leap off. I'm in free fall for a couple of seconds. I reach, throw, and the moment I throw the pilot chute out, the pilot chute is what extracts the bag, opens the container, and extracts the bag, opens the parachute. That process is somewhere between 1.5 and 2 Gs. Okay. I deploy the pilot chute, and the shock force of the opening undoes the second portion of the buckle, and there goes my radio rig.
Oh shit.
Has my radio, my cell phone, a Meshtastic node, a backup altimeter, a GPS tracker that I use for it. It doesn't beacon back out, but it is a GPS logger, I should say, so that I can then turn that into telemetry that I put in my videos. So all told, we're looking like at $3,000, $3,500 in a bag that's in my front. They just went peeled right off of me. And there's no amount of diving that I can do to catch up to it because it's going terminal velocity, baby. It's like, and the first thing that goes through my head is, dear God, don't let it hit anybody. Dear God, don't let it hit anybody. Don't hit anybody. Don't let it hit anything. Don't let it hit anybody. Don't let it hit anything. And then I go, oh shit, I just lost $3,500.
Because the radio was a nice ICOM.
It's an ID50.
Yeah.
So it's
The
a nice handheld.
Anniversary edition, one of the new ones.
I don't know how special it is, but I'll tell you how special it is. It's a one of a kind radio now.
That's right.
Dude. So I have an iPhone. I land like all the while I'm just sweating bullets, right? Like I'm like, don't let it hit anything or important, anybody. Don't let it hurt anything. Don't let it hurt anybody. I get down to the ground, get my laptop, get on the Find My Network. Where's my phone? Because my phone will be with my bag, and my bag will have everything. And it's in a neighborhood like a mile and a half away. And I go there and the people are not home. And I'm not going to trespass because I don't like people trespassing in my house. And I also know that I'm in the South. If we in the Midwest are gun happy, let me tell you, the people in the South are really gun happy, right? So I'm not fond of becoming Swiss cheese. So I get around, find a neighbor that finally knows who the people are. They get a hold of them. They're coming back. It landed on their roof. It tumbled down to their gutter, and it was sitting there in the gutter. The only damage was my iPhone was shattered. My Meshtastic Node case, which is 3D printed, was shattered. Everything else is fine. There's a little bit of road rash on the antenna of the radio.
Yeah, but that's just cool now.
Exactly. The people
That's-
that make the antenna, because it's an aftermarket antenna, it's a super elastic signal stick. And I'm here to tell you, if you don't have an HT yet, when you get an HT, get yourself a super elastic signal stick. You will be very happy with it. Anyhow, I showed the guy that makes them the next time I saw him at a ham fest what happened, and he was like, "Oh, I heard about this. Oh, this you had my antenna on?" I'm like, yeah. And he saw the rash. He's like, "Let me give you a new one." I'm like, "The hell you are! This is my trophy, baby. This is mine." So I own the only ID50 that is impact rated for 14,000 feet. And the only super elastic signal stick that is impact rated from 14,000 feet. I say I have a collector's item.
All right, I have a little handheld. Hang on. Let me go get it.
We're hanging. The camera's following you.
All his yellow
Oh,
shirts.
shirts
All right.
all organized by color.
You have to you have to like his dresser. His dresser's a freaking toolbox. I got to step up my game, man. There has to be. I need to bring a Harbor Freight case for home.
I've had this forever.
Nice
It's,
one.
This is my little
VX6?
VX8.
Yep.
VX8.
VX8.
Mm-hmm.
Now I've got a diamond on here.
Diamond's
Good antenna.
Great antenna.
Good antenna. Absolutely
It's
good.
a SRH77CA. But I'm
Absolutely
looking.
great antenna. The super elastic signal stick is very comparable. The difference is the biggest difference is going to be how flexible the super elastic signal stick is. Otherwise, when it comes to performance,
Here,
they're very, very similar.
Dave, hold on. Before you do that, straighten it out. Let me put you on the second screen. Go. Show us
All right,
how
so
flexible this thing is.
This is the super elastic signal stick. And
Okay.
you can
Oh shit!
tie it in a knot.
See, you
And
see,
they come in yellow.
Yeah, and they come in all sorts
he
of
makes it in
colors.
all sorts of colors.
Yeah.
And if you go to
The only
Huntsville,
thing you have to worry about is it becomes a projectile when you undo it.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's an amazing antenna. It's made out of nitinol, which is a nickel titanium alloy, right? So, yeah, this is your super elastic signal stick. And
That's
they have a
cool.
little glow in the dark.
All right,
Yeah.
I found their website. I'm putting one in my cart right now. They're like $25.
Yeah. The cool thing about them, they do. Was it Ham Study Online?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, Ham Study Online. It's completely free, fueled by that store.
And they're
So you
all
could take all your
handwritten.
practice
cool.
tests.
And I'm using Ham Study Online.
Yeah.
There you
So
go.
you could take all your practice tests for free. That whole site's supported by signal sticks and signal stuff.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
Chris, don't ever
I
sell
wonder,
that.
do we have a
8X.
friend there? Do we know anybody there?
I
Yes.
Yeah, the owner. I mean, it's a very small shop.
Yeah.
Can somebody put the owner in contact with me? I think I might want to pimp his stuff in an episode.
There
Yeah.
you go.
That's easy to do, dude.
Yeah.
He'll be happy to.
Yeah, and they're all handmade. So
All right.
they're hand-assembled.
Somebody please just half you guys know how to get a hold of me. Just put him in contact with me.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Because yeah, I want to help him out. That's
Yeah.
a good idea.
So where are you on taking the general test, practice test? Are you 80-ish, 70-ish % complete?
Your mother. I'm like 2%.
Two?
Maybe.
Okay.
I'm band plan is kicking my ass, and I'm doing it. It's got modules
Mm-hmm.
until I've like nailed and I really got to know this. Once I picked the hardest part that I didn't know anything about at all, because it's all like, oh, it's this frequency in this band part is reserved for these assholes, but the pearl clutchers get the lower section, and like, fuck. And so I'm like, it's just kicking my ass.
So
and
are you
it's
a
like,
principles guy? If you learn the principles, you can answer any question, or you're pure memorization?
no, if I understand it, like if I've got it down, I can do that. But the problem is with the band plan, it's got to be rote memorization.
Yeah.
Because you got to know, like, okay, at 80, 40, 20, 15 meters, you could do this, and this one is set aside, but there's comes at 30 megahertz, and you can't do shit here because you can't have like certain stuff. You can't do voice in this, and you can only do and at some frequencies you can do 1500 watts, at some it's 200 watts, at some it's 100 watts, and the 100 watts is measured ERP from a dipole. But it doesn't matter if you just put your dick out there and wrap it in tinfoil. It has to be like concurrent to a diet. Like, fuck! And like it is.
That's gonna be one well-worn weenie.
It's not going well, but I'm doing it. And the way that I had to find a way to make time to study every day.
Mm-hmm.
And traditionally, I did like I do chess puzzles. Like that was my while I'm pooping activity. I'm doing chess puzzles. Well, now I'm studying for my general while I'm pooping, and thankfully I am completely full of shit, so I've got plenty of time to study. And I'm just like, but that's because I had to find a way to like, okay, just take a few minutes every day, study this thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm doing the ham radio study thing, and I'm doing another one where like you pay a couple bucks and there's video lessons and all this shit. And I'm like, I'm really digging into it. Because I can't just take the test. Because if I'm taking the test, there's going to be a bunch of people watching. So I have to know it. I have to have it down. And one of the best ways to learn something is to teach it. So once I learn the band plan section well enough, section 1, that I can teach it, then I'm going to write scripts and do episodes on it. And that helps the community. Cool.
Yeah.
And in doing that, it really drills it into my head so that when it's time for me to go take the test, I can ace it. And that's where I need to be. So it takes months and months and months of preparation and a huge amount of work. But the end result will be 20 minutes of me on the air on somebody's channel, and I'll take the test and then have a reasonable expectation that I can pass it.
When that day comes, I volunteer as tribute to be a VE. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Say the word out there. I'll be there.
That would be lovely. And please let me know next time you're flying in to Grand Haven. I have a Skydive Grand Haven t-shirt right over there. And so yeah, let me know when you're doing that.
Easy
I
enough.
will be out there towards the end of May. My wife does it every year for her birthday. So I go with her.
Towards the end of May, I'll be in Dayton, Ohio for Dayton Hamvention or for Xenia Hamvention.
But I don't go. I get horrible motion sickness. It's why I won't be in Dayton. I don't travel worth a shit. And skydiving is actually kind of appealing, but puking on the guy who is strapped to my back is very not. And puking in a helmet is really not appealing. So
I have some great news for you on that front. The puking is not going to happen because fight, flight, or freeze won't let you do it. Seriously, I have thousands of jumps.
Okay.
I have just over 1,000, like 1,500 tandems under my belt at this point in time. And I have never been puked on. I've never been pissed on. I've never been shat on. Okay. People worry about that.
You need to come to my parties.
So
you say that I had a brown streak on my pants when we got up.
Your brain won't let you do anything to save anything other than what will allow you to save your life. And shitting, puking, and farting and pissing won't do that. So now, I will tell you though, the caveat to all of that is that once your brain locks in that you're safe, Normally, this happens immediately after you touch down. If you're going to have a reaction, that's when you're going to have it.
Okay.
I've had people go in flight, but they want to throw up, but they can't. Their brain won't let them. So fight,
Yeah,
flight,
see, I'm
freeze
just
won't let
I'm just
won't let you do it.
not I'm just not down for the experience. I'm like, no, I'll
Understand
get
it.
the video. I'll go with you. I'll cheer you on. That's great. I think it's awesome. And I love the physics of it. I love the mechanics of it. I think it's fascinating. I really, really want, and you might be a person to talk to. I need an old parachute, like a junk one. I'm not going to jump out of an airplane with it. I want to use it for teaching physics.
I can hook you up.
Yeah, I had a feeling because you guys cycle them out.
It's normally a parachute doesn't. It takes an awful lot to cycle out a parachute. However,
it's a wear item.
Not really. The lines
Really?
are. The lines are, and you can replace the lines.
Okay, that makes sense.
But older parachutes like this stuff from World War II, Vietnam type stuff, military gear absolutely gets cycled out. And what happens is, Uncle Bob somehow managed to get a hold of one of his parachutes from when he was in the service, and he died. And then when he dies, they find out there's this one guy in Columbia City, Indiana, that is a skydiver, and they come to me and they go, "What do we do with this?" And I go, like, I'll give you $20 for it so you can get rid of it, but there's no value to this. And what I do is I'll give it to riggers or whatever to play with, or people that are looking to get into the process of rigging need devices like that to play with and screw around with, so then they can get their rigging ticket, right?
Oh.
So it doesn't take anything to find an old beat up, ragged out container and an old beat up, ragged out parachute that you can use for whatever.
Okay, because I want to use it underground to do really stupid shit in the name of physics.
Let's do it. I mean,
all right.
I can call 3 riggers right now. They can probably go, just take this thing out of my damn loft.
That's the guy I need to meet. Yes.
So,
all right, I can do one more question, and then I got to get out of here because I got called in. I have to go fix a power plant. That is sad.
Oh no.
It's okay. I didn't break it. Somebody else.
Well, your last question is, where can we find more about you? You've been awesome and amazing. And what's coming up on your channel?
What's coming up on the channel is we are, and this isn't public yet, which is cool. We've been building the workshop. There are some blog videos out there. The members have seen them already, and they're appearing on my Patreon one by one. In fact, next week's will come out tomorrow. And but the videos are behind. We are actually at the stage where we're totally done with painting. We're finishing up electrical. Like, we're almost done with all the electrical in the ceiling. So all the lights are hung and the camera's on the mount. We're moving toolboxes over. We spent yesterday moving huge cabinets and toolboxes and stuff. So it's really close. Within a month, we will be shooting videos in the new workshop. And this is entirely made possible through the support of people buying stuff in the store, bigbeaverenergy.com, and getting on my Patreon. Like, all of the funding for that came from there. Because YouTube ad revenue, as you know, ain't shit. So we're pushing so hard to make this happen. And that is all rolled together with, we just took a stance, like, for the first time because I've had so many people for so long that were like, do you use AI to write your scripts? Nobody can write like that. And I was like, no, this is all real. And I've even done it live. I have gotten on and written scripts live and showed people, like, no, here's how it works. So we are right now hiring 100 artists, digital artists, that will design merch in a store. And it's all very much real people, no AI. Anybody who in the process, anywhere in my workflow that submits AI work is instantly fired and banned for life. So, like, we're doing this. We want to support real artists doing real work, and that is very much a thing.
I love everything about that, man.
So that's all the stuff going on right now. As far as where to learn more about me, just ask. I'm around. I'm not hard. If you want to know something, I'll tell you.
If only you were in Texas, man, because for some reason I got the I thought you were in Texas. I was like, that'd be awesome, but
No, Texas is full of Texans.
What's wrong with Texans?
They scare me.
not all of us.
Just the scary ones.
Scare the
Just-
shit out of me. You guys don't know how to drive in the snow.
We don't
I-
need to. There is
You're
no snow.
right. What's
See,
this
there's no
mythical
such
white
thing.
thing you're talking about?
It's like it's like the whole concept of like people in Florida put Christmas tree lights on palm trees, and that just fucks me up. Like, no, it's weird. Like,
He said white stuff.
Carlos,
not
like,
that kind of
that-
snow. You don't want to know what happened the last time I dealt with a guy who told me he was into cocaine.
well, we'll let you go, Chris. Thank you for joining. I
Yeah.
really do appreciate it. I'd love to have you on again anytime that you want to come on. You
Yeah, just
have
let me know.
Yeah.
Just send me a link if I got a free evening. I'm down. I can take an hour and pop on.
Sweet, man.
This is cool. You guys are awesome.
All right.
You're awesome, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. I'd love to see all your content.
Thank you, everyone. I'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Later,
7-3.
Chris.
7-3.
Let's go ahead and continue going around the room. Let's go with Dave, man. Where can we find more about you and the awesome, amazing Seed Studios coming up?
Seedstudio.com, and I'll be at Dayton and then Huntsville. Just kind of,
Woot.
I'm in the last phases of moving into this thing.
I saw the trailer. It's amazing.
Yeah. So, and getting rid of the house that I'm renting. So that's the next couple months. I'll be at Belton. I won't have a booth, but I'll be there. Gonna be up at Vern's place, staying there for a little bit.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah. And then
You
from
didn't,
there, who knows?
you didn't let me take a shower in your nice and amazing new trailer there.
Nobody got to take a shower in my nice new shit.
Robert didn't even take you up on it. He's like, Robert, come
He
in here.
should've.
Tall,
Robert's-
tall man, come in. I know, right?
Robert, I would have been cool with, because I mean the ceiling height in that shower is huge
Yeah.
with the skylight, and that man I can imagine. But no, I'm loving it. I've been living in this now for 3 weeks, and it's really starting to feel like home. So
Very cool.
I'm digging it.
Love it, man. Thank you for swinging by and jumping in.
Yeah, of
You're
course.
awesome and amazing. Anytime we talk mesh, you appear magically, and
All
magically
you gotta do is
because
say it 3 times.
you know the Frank links that never expire type thing. You're awesome, man. Carlos, my big spoon to the little
Big
spoon,
spoon.
man. What's coming up on your channel? Where we can find more about you?
Life at Terminal Velocity on all the things, I think. K9OL or no KD9OL on Patreon, I think. It's like just go to Life at Terminal Velocity on YouTube. The links are there. I missed 1 week so far, but I've been putting out a video a week for like a year and a half. So
Congratulations.
I'm hoping to have a video. Well, no, I will have a video on Tuesday, and then hopefully I'll keep this thing going. Just counting down the days till the skydiving season starts so I can get my fix, because, junkies,
Mm-hmm,
get me my fix, baby. Get me my fix.
Love it, man. Thank you for swinging by. I do appreciate it, and I wanted to get you on stream because we were nerding out about Chris a lot.
Dude, thanks for having me. Chris is an amazingly funny guy.
I knew I had to hook y'all up because you're two peas in a pod, and I want to be there if y'all ever see each other.
Oh,
finally.
dude, if I can manage to make the link happen, I'm totally doing video things about it.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you, Carlos. Paul, my man and co-host, how you doing, and what's coming up on your channel? Are you live streaming tonight?
Yes, I need to learn how Ed McMahon laughed so that I can do that once in a while you talk.
What's Ed Met?
From the old Johnny Carson show. He was his second-hand man. You'd always hear him chuckle at every Johnny Carson joke.
It's
in the
from right
background.
here. Yeah.
Like a deep chest. Anyway, yep. Tonight, 8:30. Tonight is Pimp My Shack with pictures from people's shacks before, after, current, and ideas and suggestions and products to try to streamline and organize your shacks. 8:30 Central.
Awesome, man. I need to watch it because I need to start doing stuff. All right, y'all, hang out for a second. I will wrap this up. Thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. Thank y'all to all my Patreon supporters. Y'all make this channel amazing and awesome. I am looking over here because I'm bringing in everyone who donated on the stream. I wanted to thank you again. Fetch at the top, $5 super chat. I do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Glenn, my man, my tank commander. Awesome. Oh, I just forgot. I mentioned it. My tank commander meeting is going to be this week, I think Wednesday. Links have gone out. Check any of your portals on YouTube memberships. Check your portal on Patreon. That will have the link. And finally, thank you to, I can't see it. Scroll down. Thank you to RLKD8DNS for your super chat. I do appreciate it. Thank you all for watching. Yes, and as always, go forth and conquer. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye now.
Tank radio.
Bye. Bye. Are they gone yet? Bye.
Peace.
Thank you to all my Patreon supporters. You can support me on Patreon. There is a link in the description below. And to all my tankers out there, go forth and conquer.